sometimes the best way to differentiate yourself is to just be yourself.
She's a good friend, a terrific academic.
She just knows what needs to be done and gets it done and really enjoys the journey and enjoys the process.
I had a very happy childhood, but somewhere around my teens, my father retired and we, went back to Chennai, which was, where they had originally come from. He actually lost a lot of money because he got taken for a ride and he lost it. So, so we ended up sort of in my teens being fairly hard up, but I never remember him ever being less than cheerful.
It was often through excelling at academics that she won scholarships.
We lived off my scholarship, and that was fine. But it I think it sort of strengthened you to the fact that, things can go horribly wrong. But you know what? Nothing really matters as long as you have your loved ones around you, you're doing something interesting.
Her father, which was rare in South India, was very progressive and really believed in the value of women's education. And she never let gender get in the way of what she wanted to do or her ambitions.
I was going to be a scientist, and my dad shows up one day and he's just met this friend's son who had just done this new thing called the MBA. And so he said, you should be doing this. My husband got a job in Nigeria. We had a 2-year-old at that time, and sort of accidentally wandered into this university, and I got this job. And I go in there and I discovered that the students, they so enjoyed having me teach them because they'd never been taught by someone who'd actually worked in business before. This combination of actually having worked in business and being able to teach, that did something for me. The US was the best place in the world to get a higher education.
She's leading an institution which will deliver a first-class education, be it undergraduate or out of the MBA program.
I would love for the Carlson School to be known as one of the best business schools in the world.
She and her husband, Axe, have been in all different parts of the world doing all sorts of different things. And I believe that, particularly in Minnesota, when you have that much world experience brought to the campus, that it's very beneficial. We're very fortunate to have this business school in the middle of a thriving metropolis of St. Paul and Minneapolis, and lots of businesses here.
My effort has been to try and engage the school more with the business community, the faculty and students.
You want a dean who is concerned about you, the students, and she is.
It's not just the person who's showing up in your classroom. They have a life outside, and they have worries and anxieties outside, and they have successes outside as well. And how do you sort of acknowledge the whole person? That's something we care about deeply. We've got a lot of interesting new programs, like a Master of Science in Business Analytics, a Master of Science in Finance, experiential learning courses, especially for our undergrads, where they really work on real projects for real clients.
This balance of encouraging faculty to be the best in their profession and still moving the institution forward is a skill which I think she demonstrates well.
Innovate and experiment with new courses, new programs. I feel very satisfied when they really sort of run with something they're passionate about.
And so she provides a good model of what sort of leader you want for an educational institution.
And one of the best parts of my job is to go out there and meet alumni and learn about the things that they're doing. It's so inspiring. 27 years ago, we landed here almost by accident, and I found home. And so we really believe in giving back to this community, and we do it in whatever way we can. I mean, we've been involved with the arts, with the Guthrie, with the Minnesota Orchestra. But, more than anything else, I believe that I give back to the community also through my job. We want to sort of mold the, future business leaders who will lead this community as well as, beyond.
We value that friendship just as much as we value the leadership that she's shown of the school.
I love my mom so much. I'm so proud of her. She's taught me so much.
Be open to opportunities. Be open to explore, you never know what's going to show up. I mean, like happened with me in Nigeria, to discover a whole new career just because I was open to this idea of trying something new that I hadn't done before.